Lil Durk finally made his way over to DJ Academics podcast, and they had a good little conversation. Of course, shout out to Lil Durk. I believe his song All My Life is #2 in the country. That's featuring J. Cole. That's definitely a banger. One of them songs I was bumping over the weekend. Really was enjoying that one when it first came out, when it first debuted anyway. So yeah, big up to him on that. So he was on Academics podcast, and they was talking about a lot of stuff. Of course, talking about Von, how he don't think that, Von's a serial killer. He calling cap on that. Just a bunch of other stuff. One of the things they got into, though, and everybody's buzzing about it, was Lil Durk has said that Gunna is a snitch. Just came out and said it point blank. Says Gunna's a snitch. He said he hate rats and he love Jeffrey. He love Young Thug. So we see what Durk's loyalty is, and it's kind of crazy how this has become a question. And I heard a lot of people say the same thing I've been hearing people say, which is, well, we gotta wait until hear what Thug say. If Thug say he is snitched, then he snitched. Or if Thug said it was okay to tell, it was okay to tell. Look, this is just based off what the rules of the streets is. If you cooperate with law enforcement, you are a snitch. We all heard Gunna clear as day on the recording saying yes ma'am, saying that yes, YSL is a gang, and Gunna himself said he has seen YSL the gang participate in illegal activities. This is what he said. We don't have to wait for Young Thug to see if he's a snitch or not. We know one thing for sure, Gunna did not take it to trial, right? He got himself up out of that trouble. He's back on the streets. He's back on the streets for cooperating with the DA and stating that YSL is a gang. After their whole defense has been that YSL is a record label, Gunna went ahead and went against that. He contradicted that statement and also said he's known them to participate in illegal activity. This is what Gunna said yes to. It baffles my mind how people still act like there's any debate about this. There is no debate. He did. He told. He snitched. Now you can say if you care, you don't care. Then that's your opinion. That's fine. If you're not in the streets, you really shouldn't care. Or unless you have family members who are affected, or family members who are in the streets, and you just don't like people to tell. If you have a moral code that says if I committed a crime with you, how can I tell on you? I get that. That's my moral code. But even still, I don't care about what Gunna did, because I have no affiliation with any of that at all. That has nothing to do with me. Now, Durk, for his point, I get where he's coming from. He is a street dude. His music selling is about streets, and so he has to stand up for what he believes in. And if he believes snitching is wrong, like he said he do, and he hate rats, he hate snitches, then it would make sense that Gunna would be somebody that Durk no longer wants to associate with. And it would make sense that he would have such a bold statement to make against Gunna. And so I'm not surprised about this. This became headline news to me. This is like, yeah, what did you expect, right? So, I mean, that's what it is. Hey, like I said, congratulations to Durk, though. The song he got with Cole verse was fire. That song is fire. Durk's really showing a lot of growth. In the podcast with Academics, he talked about how he changed his management team. He got financial advisors, and he got a management team that's helping him out with his finances. So, just becoming well-rounded all around the board, and really trying to, I guess, become something different, or reinvent, maybe not reinvent, but go down a new path in his career, where he's at right now. And that's what's up for him. More happened in the pod that he did with Act. I'm listening to it, so if there's any other juicy details to go through, I'll be talking about that as well.
It's the WACCast podcast, yeah.
Talk whack to me, talk whack to me,
yeah.
Talk whack to me, talk whack to me.
It's the WACCast podcast, yeah.
Talk whack to me, talk whack to me,
yeah.
Talk whack to me, talk whack to me.